Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith and welcome to my Oscar preview. In this segment, I will be previewing Best Actor and Best Actress. I will be telling you who will win, who should win, and who should have been nominated for the Academy Awards. So again, let's start with Best Actor. Your nominees are Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling for La La Land, Denzel Washington for Fences, Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, and Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic. Had the opportunity of seeing Captain Fantastic. It was a very strong movie, independent movie. Came out early and didn't really get a lot of buzz, but Viggo Mortensen did a very good job playing the father who's trying to show his kids, I guess, an original type of education. We know about book smart, we know about street smart, but in this we learn about life smart. And Viggo Mortensen's role was very entertaining. I just think it peaked way too early and didn't catch on as enough momentum. Now, Andrew Garfield was amazing in Hacksaw Ridge, and I didn't know that he was, again, that good of an actor, and congrats to Mel Gibson for bringing this performance out of him. I mean, up until now, we've seen him like as Spider-Man, and of course we saw him in The Social Network, but it was his role in Hacksaw Ridge that a lot of casting directors will really take note of, because he really got to show his, wait for it, range. Now, Ryan Gosling was great in La La Land, and of course a lot of people are making a lot about the fact that they're singing and dancing in this film. To me, if you're paid a couple $1 million to be in a movie, you do what they tell you to do, and in this he just had to be singing and dancing. Now, to take nothing away from Ryan Gosling, I think he's a great actor. I absolutely loved him in the movie Drive. No, I did not stutter. I have no problem saying I loved Drive, and I thought he was great in it. I just didn't think he was the big draw in this film. I think Emma Stone was. So that really brings us down to Denzel Washington and Casey Affleck. Now, before I get to who I think will win, let's talk about who should have been nominated. Everybody seems to think that Tom Hanks should have been nominated for his role in Sully. Maybe. Sully was a decent movie, but it had a lot of flaws, which I think made it easy to overlook Mr. Hanks' performance in that film. So let's get back to Casey Affleck and Denzel Washington. Leading up to these awards, I would have said Casey Affleck. He delivered the performance of his lifetime. And I know a lot of times it might seem like he's in the shadow of his big brother Ben, but Casey Affleck's a solid actor. And if you're not sure, go back and rewatch Gone Baby Gone, or even watch Manchester by the Sea. He is solid. But here's the problem. Casey Affleck, I guess, has had a couple of personal things that have been going on, and whether they're true or not, I don't, that's not the point. The fact that there's a cloud over his head, and the fact that Denzel Washington just won the Screen Actors Guild Award means that Denzel Washington will join an elite club of actors and actresses who have 3 Academy Awards. So I am predicting that Denzel Washington will walk away with the Best Actor statue for Fences. Now, Casey Affleck, again, was fantastic in Manchester by the Sea, but I believe it's going to be Denzel's night. Now let's talk about Best Actress. Your nominees are Emma Stone for La La Land, Isabelle Huppert for Elle, Ruth Negga for Loving, Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins, and Natalie Portman for Jackie. Now, Natalie Portman was very good, and if you go and actually look at some of the YouTube clips of Jackie Kennedy, you see that Natalie Portman really becomes this iconic figure. We nominate Meryl Streep now, I think, just because she's Meryl Streep. And Florence Foster Jenkins was an enjoyable movie, but again, it's kind of like the same as I was talking about with Jeff Bridges. She didn't necessarily do anything overly fantastic, but with all due respect to the woman, you just nominate her because she's Meryl Streep. Ruth Negga had a very quiet, understated role in Loving, the movie about the interracial couple back in the day that wanted to be together, but unfortunately at that time it was illegal for a white man to be married to a black woman. Ruth Negga's performance was very good. Her nomination came as a bit of a shock, but there it is. Now, the 2 frontrunners for this award are Isabelle Huppert and Emma Stone. Isabelle Huppert, of course, for playing the rape victim in the French movie Elle, a movie unlike anything I have seen in a long time. She wasn't playing the victim in terms of feel sorry for her. She was playing a different type of victim that we've seen. And of course, Emma Stone delivered probably one of the best performances of her career as the aspiring actress in the movie La La Land. Now, regardless of which actress wins, this is one of those where the Academy, in my opinion, just didn't get it right. Because I can name at least three, and will name three people who should have been nominated. First of all, whoever wins this award, the first thing they should do is run and jump on the phone and call up Jessica Chastain and say, I'm kind of holding on to your trophy, because the fact that she wasn't nominated for Miss Sloane blows my mind. It was probably one of the most impressive characters that I saw on the screen this year, male or female, and Jessica Chastain absolutely blew me away. The same could be said for Amy Adams, but unlike the masses, I don't think Amy Adams should have been nominated for her turn in Arrival. I think Arrival was a decent movie, but it was her performance in Nocturnal Animals that left me wanting more. Playing the art dealer who thinks she has it all and then realizes that she really doesn't. We saw a piece of Amy Adams' soul that we rarely get to see, and congratulations to Tom Ford for bringing out such an amazing performance. And a lot of people talk about why aren't comedies nominated. I would like to know that too, and I'd like to know why Haley Steinfeld's performance in the movie The Edge of 17 went unrecognized. I am sure that John Hughes somewhere is smiling down at that performance, because she delivered a performance in that movie that seemed to fit right in with The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Pretty in Pink and all of those iconic films. So when I look at this collection of actresses that were nominated for Best Actress this year, they're good, but I by no means think that they got it right. Now, in terms of who should win, from this category is Isabelle Huppert. Her performance in Elle was absolutely amazing, and she did such a fantastic job. Who will win is Emma Stone, mainly because Academy voters don't need to see the films and because people know who Emma Stone is. Isabelle Huppert might not be a household name to your typical Academy voter. So, given the list of 5 names, 100% Isabelle Huppert should win, but she won't. It'll be Emma Stone. Let me know what you think. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WhittyWhittier, and WhittyWhittier.com. Thanks so much for checking this out. Until next time, I'll see you at the Oscars.